Good morning, guys. It's a beautiful day here, but humid here in East Tennessee, and we're supposed to get some rain. Several days of it. If you did not know, I don't know where I've left off, and I don't even know if I posted the video. I don't know. Let me start by saying a lot of things I want to say. First of all, I get confused. Second of all, is my wife and I are going to Florida for a little vacation. My wife said if we're going to do anything, we better go while we're able to go. Remember, I had total knee replacement on my left knee. I can walk. And my wife likes Florida, and I do too. It's very pretty there. And I guess what she's trying to say is how many more times can we go. So we've been saving up and scrimping and everything else, trying to get ready to go. We're going in this 2003 Chevy Cat-Eye truck that we call, or y'all named it, oh my goodness, Cat-Eye truck. That's the name of the truck because of the headlights. Anyway, we are preparing. We're leaving out early in the morning. I'd like to leave out about like, I don't know, 2:30, 3-ish in the morning. I want to get through some of the big cities before everybody gets up and starts going to work. Now, when we go somewhere like that, like to Florida, and we've been a few times, I try to go during the weekdays because everything's open. If you go on the weekends, in my opinion, if you have trouble or something like that, a lot of places are closed, repair shops or stuff like that. I mean, they're just closed. Sunday, everything's closed for the most part. So I try to go during the weekdays because everything's open, you see. Auto parts stores and local mechanics or something. Hopefully, I've been praying, and I wish y'all, well, by the time you see this video, we're already back. But we're been praying to the Lord that everything will go smooth. And had this truck checked out, and my friend who is a mechanic said this truck is good to go. Said he checked on it. He's worked on this car and this one, put new brakes on all of them and everything. I said, well, do you think either of these cars would make it? And he said, sure. He said, they're good cars. He said, Jimmy, you keep everything up good. Said, I wouldn't be afraid to drive any of them. But he said, this one would be much more better ride. And this is the one I was going to drive anyway, just because we got full coverage insurance on it and new tires and everything else. So we drove it last year to Florida. Had a real good time, and I'm telling you why we're driving this is because you can you can just load everything in, and we don't even have it loaded. But here's just some of it. Now I've got all my tools. Got me a jack, oil, power steering fluid, transmission fluid, 4-way lug nut wrench, tools, water for the truck. We take everything but the kitchen sink, as most people would say. Got my invisible dog. I guess today his name is Cheerios. I'm going to have some fun with him walking on the beach with an invisible dog. I like having fun, guys, and I always pretend like that I'm somebody I'm actually not. Last time we went, I was a plastic surgeon. I know it sounds crazy, guys, and I do tell people the truth that I'm not really a plastic surgeon. One time I was a moonshiner. Anyway, I just like watching people's reactions on their face. I do tell them the truth. Don't think that I guess I am telling a lie, fib, whatever you want to call it, but I do say, oh, I'm just kidding. I joke around all the time. And when you get to know me, I joke around all the time. Got us a little clothes dryer there. We wash our clothes in the sink. And got this fan. I'm going to be taking another fan too. We just, like our swim trunks, at the end of the day, we'll wash them. And by morning, they're dry. It's real humid in Florida too. So got our chairs and, just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. If I have room, I'm going to take my If I have room, I'm going to take my metal detector with me and maybe scour around on the beach a little bit. Just see. I took it last year. I didn't find one thing. I don't believe, not one thing. I don't think I did. Nothing worth mentioning because it wasn't very what is wrong with me? One more cup of coffee. It wasn't very valuable if I did find something, so I don't even remember it. But it was fun, you know, it took up a little bit of my time. But I noticed my shoulder got to hurting, so it hurt for a while after I done that. But I got the headphones set and all that. I can't hear the ocean or nothing. I just listen for beep, 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 beep. So you might want to stay tuned and watch the videos. We're going to have fun, whatever we do. My wife and I plan on going thrift store shopping while we're down there, and maybe some garage sales and visit some local stores, some hangouts. There's one particular restaurant we like going to that's just a local hangout. I mean, it's not real known by the public, but we know it's really good food, and I even posted my Primer is Best card on there and wrote on the wall. It's really interesting. And there's like $10,000 on the walls, you know, taped up there or stapled up there. I'll show you that if you will keep watching the videos on this adventure. I'm going to try not to be very boring in the videos, but I like looking for shells, which is why I have all these nets down here. My wife says that's my girlfriend, a net, because I have a bunch of nets. And I've got a little bucket somewhere down in here that I put my shells in. And my wife, I keep telling her boyfriend's name's Matt because she likes laying on a mat. So she's going to have her boyfriend. I'm going to have my girlfriend. And we're just going to have oodlings and oodlings of fun. In the meantime, I'm going to move this truck. I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to put this car here and disconnect the batteries on them. That's the last one I have to disconnect the batteries on. And I'm going to try to do as much as I can because they're calling for rain this afternoon. And we have a lot of things to load up. So I'm going to move this around and I'll get back with y'all in a few minutes, okay? Hang in there. Okay, I got that taken care of. I disconnected the batteries on everything around this house except this cat-eye truck. You might be asking yourself, Jimmy, why do you disconnect the batteries? Well, several years ago, I had a 1998 Olds Cutlass, and I left it over at my dad's house. I forgot what we were driving. In any case, I left it over there. It doesn't matter what we were doing or driving the other one, but anyway, we were a long ways away. Probably in Florida, and for some reason the alarm started going off in the middle of the night. Like 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Woke up all the neighbors around my dad's house. You know, beep beep. You know, the horn honking, and my nephew had to go over there, and cause my dad wasn't home, and well. He had to, I left the keys there in the house. He had to get in the house and disconnect the battery on the Oldsmobile. Now, I don't know if something set it off. I mean, there was nobody going to steal that car, first of all, but I don't know why it went off. I don't know if an animal got up in there. I just don't know. So now, ever since then, I've learned a valuable lesson. Disconnect the batteries. I'm also going to turn the water off on the house because my wife has a friend that a few weeks ago, she was gone to Florida and come back and her bathroom had flooded. Something broke on her toilet or something like that. Maybe the tank, you know, that's got the little rubber or plastic something bushings, you know, connects the tank to the actual toilet. It burst, broke, something anyway. You know, it just flooded the whole bathroom. And, you know, when she come home, she was really shocked. And, you know how the toilet tank is, it will just keep refilling. So, I mean, it never stops. So, I'm going to disconnect the water to the house. And we have a big, long list my wife has made up. She's made copies of it, of things to do before you leave your home for any period of time. Make sure everything's locked, blah, blah, things that you don't normally think of, because I can't remember everything anymore. I'm losing my mind. My memory is shot. So that's what we're going to do. Anyway, might be a little heads up for you. For me, it's just a little, I don't know, maybe a little preview of, hey, Jimmy, maybe you should be doing this too. If you don't, this might happen to you kind of thing, So anyway, keep watching the videos, please. And like I said, by the time you see this, we've been back home. And so anyway, I'm going to water the plants real good, and they'll be good for a few days. And my son is going to come over and check, check on the house stuff. All my neighbors know I won't be here. They're going to be checking on the house, watching it and stuff like that, or call the police or whatever if there's something goofy going on. So I mean, we got a really good bunch of neighbors, and we watch out for each other. We watch their homes too, or whatever they're doing. We keep an eye open for each other. So, okay, guys. I'll either add more to this video. Well, I'll show you how much stuff we have. I'll do that. I'll show you how much stuff we have and why we're taking this for 2 people. But when we get to Florida, we don't have to buy nothing really, except maybe a few items, maybe for food or whatever. But yeah, we're good. So, okay, I'll see y'all in a little bit, okay? Hang in there. Oh, hey guys. We had a change of plans. We decided to go ahead and leave today. Mrs. PIB called and asked if our room we had reserved was open for this evening. So we left. And we've been on the road about 3.5 hours or so. And had a couple of bathroom breaks and got us something to eat at Wendy's. But we're headed toward Montgomery. I've already went through a lot of big towns, Chattanooga, Birmingham, and we're on our way to Montgomery. And I'm trying to beat rush hour traffic if I can. It was real congested earlier, but now it's kind of slimmed down pretty good, so that's good. So I filled up this truck every time we stop for a restroom break, which has been how many times?
We've stopped 3 times.
3 times for a restroom break. And I always get to a gas station and fill up. And I'm getting around 18 miles to a gallon, which is pretty good for this truck. I've got it on cruise, and I guess I'm doing about 80, I guess.
75.
No, I'm going, oh, okay. Well, 75, yeah, okay, that's right. Anyway, just thought I'd tell you, we're loaded up and ready to go on to Beverly Hillbillies, going to...
Loaded up and trucking.
Loaded up and trucking, yeah, that's good. That'll work. Okay, guys, I'll see you in a few minutes, or I'll see you in just a bit. Y'all are still a long time for us. Guys, we're at our room, and first thing we do is check for bed bugs. If we see any sign, we're not staying, but Miss PIB's eagle eye for that. This is our room, by the way. We stay here, or been here several times. So,
Like, this is the only place we've ever been.
yeah.
We've never stayed anywhere else.
Yeah, this is a good spot. I mean, and I'll show you around. Let me tell you what happened. We decided, after I made that little video you just seen about the loading up the truck, we just put a few more things in it, and we decided we was going to head out early. The room was vacant, so we told them to hold it for us. We went 430 miles. It took us, how long did, about 8 hours, huh?
7.5.
7.5 to 8 hours.
Mr. PIB didn't have to stop to go to the bathroom so much, we would have made it.
Mr. PIB didn't have to stop to go to the bathroom. That was Mrs. PIB that had to stop and go to the bathroom about every, I don't know, every 50 miles, 40, 50 miles.
No, we'd still be on the road if that was the case.
We did. We did. You look, she's got a sheet with all the, how much we paid. Every time we stopped, a lot of places said, can't use the restroom unless you,
Paying customer.
paying customer. So I had to buy gas. $11, $20, whatever. This is our bathroom. Guys, it's not the Taj Mahal, but it's very nice.
It's a place to lay your head and it's clean.
Yeah, it's clean. Place to lay your head. That's a body wash, lotion. It's got everything you could possibly want. I mean, we're going to be outside most of the time anyway.
I'm going back to the car.
Okay, hang on, guys. Guys, check out all these fireflies, or I'm sorry, dragonflies. I don't know why I said fireflies. But it's dragonflies. I mean, they're everywhere flying around. Pretty cool, huh? This is my first time to see the ocean since we've been here. We're fixing to go to the grocery store. And this sand is so beautiful. Now, we've been driving in rain for hours, but it's quit raining here. I've been praying to the Lord that it would stop raining so we could unload. There is Panama City, way off down there in the distance. Can you see it? We're kind of like up on the upper end. I guess you could call it like the old folks section. We're going to go to the store before they close, and I'll get back with you, okay? Okay, guys, we made it to Aldi. They close at 8 o'clock. It's 7:04. There's an hour's difference between where we live and Florida, so we got a little less than an hour. Mr. PIB's already in there. See y'all in a bit. Okay, guys, we made it back from the store. Got some milk. My wife likes chocolate milk. We're on vacation, so what the heck? We get some chocolate milk. Just bag of chips. Just little things. Peanut butter and jelly, loaf of bread, stuff like that. Now, I don't know if you can see all this. It's pretty dark here, but there's the sand, and there are some people walking around. Not very many because it's been raining. It's kind of funny. You know, you have all this water around you, but yet people go in when it's raining. It's kind of weird. There's Panama City, and I'll try to zoom you in a little bit. Maybe you can see a little bit better. And here's some places you can rent. Let me get that right. Some places you can rent, I guess. I don't know. People that's got more money than what I have, for sure. But Panama City is real pretty on that end. I particularly like it up here on this end. Me personally, I call it the old folks end because the end, you know, because there's not much excitement. I don't want excitement. I want nice and calm. There's some beautiful clouds, and I don't know what you can see, guys. I'm sorry, but you can hear that ocean, and the beach is so pretty. And tomorrow I'll tell you how they got this sand up here here in Panama City. The beach was washed away. I'll tell you all about that tomorrow. And I'll show you the pool real quick. I'm up here on top of the building that they serve make hamburgers and play loud music and stuff. But everybody's went in. But my wife and I will be tomorrow night. I don't even know. No, probably not tonight. It's been a long day. I'm kind of tired, but we're going to get our flashlights and buckets and go look for crabs out in the sand, the little bitty small crabs. Here's the pool. Isn't it beautiful? And I'm standing on top of where they they play a lot of loud music. It's like a little restaurant, and you know, they serve hamburgers and, you know, pizza, whatever. But a lot of people hang out here. There's a hot tub over there. Try to zoom in where you can see that. I like to frequent that every once in a while when my shoulder or back's hurting. And it's just a wonderful place. we've had lots of opportunities to go to other places, but we always come here. It's just, I guess because we've been here so many times, it just feels like home. And I like familiarity of something, you know. I used to be, when I was younger, you know, give me something new, but now I like just nice and calm. And oh, that's what they're doing. Try to zoom in where you can see it. They're looking for crabs too, and I guess they are finding some. My wife and I always do. We normally make a lot of friends. There's normally people walking around everywhere, but it's rained so much. But anyway, I want to thank the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for letting us be here safely. We prayed several times while we were riding, because there's a bunch of goofballs running around in automobiles and trucks, aren't they? And I just knew we was going to be involved or see an accident, but luckily it didn't happen. The Lord always watching over us. Guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow, and there's the sky. Maybe you can see that beautiful clouds. I don't know what this camera's showing you. I hope it's showing you something. But thank you for watching. I'll have more videos, and we'll have fun out here. I'm gonna have fun whatever I do. I'll pretend like I'm somebody. Like I said, I think I told y'all last time I was here, I was a plastic surgeon. And you know, I just have fun. I tell people the truth, but you know, just for a few minutes I'm having a little bit of fun. And there's some more people out there. It's got me wanting to go out there now, but I haven't ate anything except we stopped one time and got a Wendy's hamburger and fries, and that's all I've had today. So I'm getting a little bit hungry. But isn't Panama City so pretty? Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. My name's Jimmy, and you're watching Prime at His Best. I hope you will enjoy this little series. I'll try not to be boring. But, you know, my wife said, well, Jimmy, how, you know, coming over here, she said, how many more chances are we going to have? You know, meaning, you know, we're not getting any younger is what I'm getting at. So I guess enjoy life while you can. We like to sit out here when the sun sets and take pictures or videos of the sun. And we done this last year. You can look at some of the things we done. We're going to go to thrift stores, any yard sales that we find, bargain stores, just anything that piques our interest. I mean, we're going to stay here quite a bit, but at the same time, there's a nice restaurant across the street, what I was telling you about earlier. We'll be eating there, and well, it won't be tomorrow. They're closed on Tuesdays. I forgot about that. So we'll be back, and we'll just have some fun. We'll go riding around this way, that, just every which way. And that old cutout truck there. And I got a good parking spot, and that thing done flawlessly. What a good truck. I mean, it never gave me an ounce of problems, and it's got enough engine in it that it will get out of its own way. So, I mean, it's good. Y'all have a blessed evening. Thank you for watching, and I hope y'all will hang around and watch the next video when the sun's out. It's real pretty here. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I'll be praying for y'all. Y'all pray for us for a safe journey home when we do leave for home. And, you know, well, by the time you see this, we're already home. So, catch you in the next one, guys. Give me a thumbs up, would you? And I'll see y'all later. God bless you. See you later.